prestigious badge with less than 11 awarded every year, and at the age of only 24, he is the second newest guard of the Tomb of the Unknown Soldier at Arlington National Cemetery.
It is quite a unique honor. It is a prestigious badge, as Jen said, and they do this now in 24-hour shifts, and Sergeant Luke Porter is in charge of protecting 3 of the unknown that are buried there who gave the ultimate sacrifice. Now, most would consider it an extreme honor, but Porter says it just isn't his.
And he sat down with our Maria Miller recently for his first on-camera interview.
A friend of mine, a soldier of mine, kind of urged me and said, hey, this is really an outstanding mission. These guys down here are the best. You should come down and try it. I said, how can I resist? So volunteered, they selected me, and I came down for training.
Sergeant Luke Porter makes it sound easy, but that's just him being humble. To get where he is now, guarding the Tomb of the Unknown Soldier in Arlington National Cemetery, it takes years of training and testing, being pushed beyond physical and mental exhaustion to stand out above the rest. Every week, Porter stays in tight quarters just behind the tomb. He's required to keep everything in immaculate order, from his bed to his uniform and his gun. His shifts are 24 hours, with most of the time spent on the plaza guarding the unknown, 3 soldiers who made the ultimate sacrifice.
It's hard to maintain that schedule, but once you get it, hang of it, once you really get into being a tomb guard and you really understand the mission, then it becomes a little bit simpler.
The heat nearly unbearable for most visitors the day we caught up with Sergeant Porter, many taking cover under the trees to escape the beating sun and temperatures in the high 90s. But Porter and the other guardsmen hardly broke a sweat, even in their suits made entirely of wool.
Top to bottom wool. And yeah, it's hot. So all we do all day is drink water. And as you go through and you actually conduct more walks and more changes in the heat, you become more used to it.
Each step on the plaza made with precision, signifying specific instructions to the soldier on duty.
As soon as I come on, you'll hear me scrape my heel. And that's when I do that, that's initiating that I'm going to do a guard change. The soldier on the mat understands that I'm here, I get ready to do it. So once I get to centers, I come, I announce myself.
I am Sergeant Porter of the 3rd Infantry Regiment, United States Army. Guard of Honor, Tomb of the Unknown Soldier.
I salute the unknowns, turn, and then we walk together back down the mat.
From there, the crowd gets quite the show, an impressive display of flips and turns of the gun that at the same time serves as a complete inspection.
We actually are checking the functionality of the weapon, ensuring that all parts are in the right place and that everything is serviceable. And then I'll do a uniform inspection on the soldier coming on to ensure that he has no uniform malfunctions. Because all we do out there is to honor the unknowns to the best of our ability. And in order to do that, we have to do everything to the best of our ability.
Porter is just the 623rd soldier ever to be awarded the Tomb of the Unknown Soldier badge and title of Sentinel. It happened during a ceremony in June held just for him at Arlington.
He didn't volunteer to do this to honor himself. He does it in selfless reverence for the unknowns. And that's what makes him extraordinarily special.
That was the most nervous I've ever been when I was here. To have not only what was said about me said, but also to have my entire family, my colleagues down here at the tomb, former badge holders all the way up to number 6, one of the original badge holders that ever came down here.
Porter professional during the entire ceremony, standing at attention, his face stone cold, until a hug from Mom formed a slight smile beyond his control.
It was just a real emotional moment. So just, I don't know, having her there and having her a part of the ceremony was a big part of it for me.
So what's next for a 25-year-old who's already accomplished so much? Returning home to State College is on the list.
That's what I'm going to apply for. I'm going to go to Penn State and try to get a management degree. So hopefully from there I'll get commissioned in the Army and spend the next several years.
For now, Porter is looking forward to spending the next 8 months guarding the tomb, wearing the second least awarded badge in the Army, second only to the Army astronaut badge. But Porter says the honor isn't his.
We appreciate doing it. That's one thing that a lot of guys come down here, they don't understand that. They don't understand that it's not an honor for you, it's an honor for them. You're honoring the unknowns. And everything we do down here is in light of that mission.
Maria Miller, 6 News.
Wow, what an exceptional young man, and we have to thank Sergeant Luke Porter for his service, absolutely. But just a reflection of the people here in State College.
Really is a unique place.